Alright, how's everybody doing today? Everybody cool?
And fucking tastic.
It's time
Great.
for D&D.
It's time for D&D. Alright, welcome to our heroic journey, where we go on a journey that's heroic.
Damn, that's such a deep plot.
Yeah,
get
I
it.
know.
Deep,
I do
man.
deep plots around here.
Yeah.
Alright, so we begin our heroic journey in the small village of Cormyr, around the eastern side of Ithilien. Let me go and look at Cormyr. Recently released from the plague of a goblin warband, Cormyr is now again a peaceful village on the eastern fringes of Ithilien. This band of heroes have come together in this town's hour of need and have tracked down a goblin tribe and have managed to. How exactly did you guys deal with the goblin tribe?
Guerrilla
If
warfare.
if
Fire.
asking nicely didn't work, probably not fire, please God. Probably some more discreet tactics. Or maybe we just went in there and beat up their
Uh,
boss until the rest of them left.
there is three way. There is the. I'll give you three choices in this matter. One, you talk them into leaving, and perhaps raiding a different town. You slaughtered them all brutally with zero diplomacy, or you compromised and 1v1 their commander in an epic anime duel.
I feel like the last one seems most fitting because it means the least amount of murder.
How about that?
Lawful.
How very
Good.
glib.
Now, I'd
If
say
you
a
did
lot
that,
of
that's
murder has
fine.
taken
I'm
place.
just saying, I would have 1v1 anyone.
Well, nobody said you had to 1v1 him.
Fair enough. If you 1v1, I'd let you do it. No
You
problem.
could have 1v1 him. Probably would have poisoned the well.
Fucking bastard.
I see.
Let me
Yes.
read the campaign synopsis again.
Yeah.
When you guys returned from clearing out the goblins, with which you dueled their leader to a standstill and slayed him before all his men and the band dispersed, you receive your payment, which was 50 golds each by the elder, whose name is. His name is Eligard, and he is a very old half-orc. With a hunch in his back, you know that he is kind but firm, and speaks like this a lot. Thank you for dealing with that goblin menace for us. Here is your prize. Okay, I'm going to go and eat my jerky now. Goodbye.
Thank
And
you.
he stalks off. He's
Goodbye.
his arm is shaking, and he's basically barely able to walk. He's like, oh, why did we build this town on a hill? Oh,
I'll
I
help
can
him up.
Yeah, you help him up. He makes. He's such an old geezer that he makes it like a horrific journey even with your help.
That's fine. Raya does not complain a single time.
No. Oh.
Why the fuck did you say that so menacingly?
A single time. You receive a letter the next day. And the contents of the letter vary for each of you, but they all contain sort of the same kind of content.
I thought I didn't get any spam. God.
I was about to say, I wonder what the content tastes like.
You have received a summons, or alternatively, a call for help from the continent of Shije. A mysterious benefactor has organized a trip for you, a boat that will arrive later in the day as you have received this missive, capable of making the trip along with an envoy and a crew capable of knowing the way. There are not many of these. The letter for whichever would motivate you to go on this trip would offer riches, power, and the promise to help a great many innocents.
I love helping.
Money!
It is
I
signed
see.
with a language you cannot understand.
Oh boy.
So you do not know the name of your
Right.
benefactor, unfortunately. So if you all choose to do so, since I am a DM, does not force. I despise railroading, despite how how much I'm basically doing it here.
No, it's fine. We signed up knowing we wanted to go on this road.
Yes.
All right, very well. You are at the docks in the morning. Only one person has people from the village that really say goodbye to them in a personal sense, and that is Raya.
Yay!
Raya
Mm.
has two people that have come to say goodbye
Yay!
to her.
Yay!
If you'd all like to say hello to Ollie, Toy,
No, don't do this to me! Like I'm not allowed to say goodbye to my parents before I leave for a magical journey. That's
and
unfair.
Serentoy.
Oh.
I
The
don't know why
parents of
that
Raya.
reminds me of the fuck boy.
I've been broken, defeated. You see Raya is very, very nervous to say bye to her parents.
Ollie kind of steps forward and he's got a sort of lovely little wooden box in between his hands, and he kind of looks pained as he gives it to you. He's like, okay, remember your you have apple in there. You have your sandwich as well. I packed you some cookies as well. Your mother made them. Please don't this. Stay away from the bad people. Yes, bad people bad. Don't. Yes. You've been trained. You know how to deal with those. Never mind. And you see like her wife, his wife, your mother, places like a gentle hand on his shoulder. And it's like, honey, please, Raya, darling. I'm sure wherever you go, that a great many things will follow you, and while not all of them will be as wonderful as you expect, I expect that you will find your purpose. She kind of like
You see,
touches your arm like gently.
Not crying right now. Trying very hard not to cry. Cool paladins don't cry. Cool paladins don't cry.
If it proves more than you always have a home with us. Okay?
Okay, goodbye. You waddle out very quickly.
And so, looking concerned but confident that their child will do the best they can, Raya waddles off towards the sloop. The rest of you get goodbyes from the townsfolk that you have helped. A lot of them you recognize if you have lived here for long enough, but for most of you, the life of an adventurer is one of journeying, so the faces sort of blend together.
Double payment.
What?
Double-
Double
I get
payment?
paid double.
Okay. If you all wish to board the sloop, by all means, you have the opportunity to do so now.
Yep. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Okay.
Indeed.
When you board
Yeah,
the
okay.
sloop, you see a very interesting figure,
Oh boy.
and I will show you her artwork right now.
Hooray.
Ooh.
She does
Hello.
not speak, but instead looks you all in the eye as you board the ship. Once you are all on, she speaks words in a tongue you do not recognize, and the planks are pulled up, and the oars are also pulled up, and the sails are unfurled, and the journey begins.
Out of character. Maybe we should have asked for a translator.
Nah, we'll be fine.
I have comprehend language and I can cast it as an action, as a ritual.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you all you guys onto here.
Or does it square?
Oh boy.
Yar har.
Your heart.
Around you, there is not many workers on this ship. This ship isn't exactly very big. It is a sloop, after all. There is a single seal. There is sealers working here. This man appears to be working on the food. This man over here is carving something with a knife, and the man over here is working on some ropes. You see, standing by the mast is said woman, who,
Hmm.
as you look towards her, she points to herself and says succinctly what you probably guess is her name.
Uh,
Fang.
Fang?
She looks to the two tieflings, squints her eyes, and begins speaking in a language that three of you don't recognize, unless you know Infernal, but two of you absolutely do.
Okay,
No,
as
I
soon as
do.
she starts speaking, I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages as an
Yeah.
action, but as a ritual because Horde of the Scribes.
So do you spend like how long does that take you then?
I think it's like
Minute.
10
One action.
minutes.
Or an
Order
action
Scribes does
as a ritual?
no.
No, ritual casting takes time.
Order the
Yeah,
Scribes cuts it
when
down
you
to a
cast that
minute.
wizard spell as a ritual, you can use the spell's normal casting time rather than adding 10 minutes to it. When you use
Okay.
its
Oh,
benefit, you
Very
can't
well.
do so again until
Very
long rest.
nice. All right.
Nice.
She speaks and she says, "It would be rather awkward if you weren't the five that I was sent to go get."
Raya kind of
Uh,
just pats her armor.
Do you know Infernal?
Oh no, wait, you're right. No. She still pats her armor
She's-
nervously.
She is speaking in Infernal. You guys may
I'm
move
gonna
around
nod.
the sloop as you so wish.
well, I'm gonna go speak to Fang.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
How much have you heard of my country?
Absolutely nothing, I think.
In a couple
No.
of years.
Not much.
Well, if that's the case, the Mistress
Uh,
of the Weave must have deemed it so.
The one that's
Who is this mistress?
paying for all of this?
Oh, you don't know what the Mistress. Oh, that's adorable. The Mistress of the Weave is the goddess of CJ. She is the Weave. She kind of like struggles to translate it because even if she is translating her words into Infernal, it's not perfect to her language. And she kind of struggles and she says she is. She can't find the word.
I'll tap you. I'll tap Nali in the shoulder and say, just tell her to say it in her language. I can understand.
You can speak your common tongue if you will.
Oh,
My friend says
okay.
he
She
knows.
You
speaks.
can-
I'll say hi.
She speaks the word in
wait.
her common tongue, and the word is fate.
And I'll relay that.
Well,
It must be like a goddess of fate or something.
When they say the Mistress of the Weave, they mean the Mistress of Fate.
Interesting.
well, now that's pretty interesting.
Raya
Whoever
stands
put the
very
Bartbox in here
awkwardly away.
with the ship noises, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Rhythmbot is the final party member of any good adventuring group.
Very well. Oops. All right.
No.
You guys may interact with the crew if you wish. This journey will take you a few days.
Do any of them speak regular common?
Oh, plenty. This guy does. All of them do. None of them speak none of them speak the common of Shijia.
Oh, like
They seem as if they have been hired on as extras.
I would have gone insane otherwise.
Nadia, would you mind telling her to tell me more about her country? I have like an hour left on the spell.
Sure. Please, could you give my friend some information?
Very well. I live in the
About
Enclave.
CJ.
The Enclave is it is a country separate from the provinces. My people, who were exiled from the mainland, live there now in peace, although said peace is under threat.
Nadia, would you mind translating a bit more? I can't talk to her, but I can understand her.
Fang is like
I suppose.
rolling her eyes like this is very tedious.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Anything,
So,
anything that Veritas says to me, I just relay straight away.
Okay.
I have two questions, which is first, why were they exiled, and was the piece about to break? And I'm gonna sit down and start writing whatever she says onto my book.
Well, it will be a long journey. Might as well get this out of the way. The journey will be. We were exiled because the route because of a very. You want to sit in this chair, right? I'm gonna just put this here. There you go. You guys want to sit with this guy? Cool.
I'm sitting on the floor, cross-legged.
No, I'm talking to these guys over here. Okay, so she will say that they were exiled because the emperor was killed, and they were the people of the emperor. There is no empire in GJ now, and there never will be again. And she says the peace is threatened because there have been incursions in the north from the Khanate that have crossed the waters and have managed to what's the name of that tower? Give me one. And have managed to ruin the Taver, which is I'll put it out into the chat for you. Although I do believe this is excessive. The last time five people from Azad were summoned to Shijie, we crowned an emperor and we were still one land.
Can you ask her if there's anyone else apart from her in the ship that speaks?
They don't speak a
maybe
fucking
language?
word of Shijie common. Like, I don't fucking know. This guy over here seems to be carving into a fish and just kind of sniffing the inside. And he's like, boy, what the fuck? Why does it smell so bad? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Do you have anything written in the CJ language?
She does not.
I can try to.
She came by herself.
Okay.
Fuck.
Why the fucking smash smells so fucking bad? He's just fucking sniffing at this fish that he's carved open.
Why are you smelling the fish?
I want to know what it was, you know? It's like, why fish smell so fucking bad? I'm looking in and trying to find out.
It's just their smell.
Yeah, but, like, what's causing it? You know, I'm a fucking scholar, ain't I? Look at all these scrolls and shit. Like, it's playing. Oh, it's the fucking shit, I tell you. It must be the shit. It has to be, right? But I took the shit out.
Right. Kind of just looks pensively at the waters.
Well, I don't have any ingredients to fucking make poisons or anything, so.
Oh, you can take this fish. This fish fucking smells like poison ivy.
Ra's gonna go look out at the waters.
Okay, you see this guy over here is repairing this rope.
Oh, does he need help?
He seems like he is a practiced hand at it, but he is having particular trouble with it.
Yep, she.
This
takes,
fucking rope, mate.
you
Oi.
need help?
Yeah, this fucking rope. Oi, oi, oi.
I've
This
never.
skull's fucking snapped, ain't it? We can't fucking stop. You know what caused it to fucking snap, mind you.
Ra's eyes narrow a little bit, and she's gonna go look at what caused, or at the tear between the rope. If it was like a knife, or a
Okay.
animal bite, or what.
It looks like it was chewed through.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have rodents, perhaps?
Oh, we want any fucking raps? We fucking have a clean ship around here.
Well, something chewed through this rope.
It wasn't me. Did you do it?
No.
It was. You sure about that?
Ryan meets his gaze. Yes.
I don't believe you. You're new in this fucking ship, and this rope fucking broke when you came out. I thought you must chew through
Does he have rope in his teeth?
it. Maybe perception check. Maybe perception check. No.
Oh, okay. She's gonna tie a knot.
Okay.
So the two ends of the rope are still
Roll me a
connected.
check for that, which would be a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy, I'm great at that.
Uh,
Okay, you managed to get this into proper working order. If this were to fall down in, say, a storm, you don't know how it would hold up, but for normal operations, you think this will hold.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Well, that's all that in order.
Okay.
Just
Keep an eye out for anything that might chew through ropes.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
slowly backing away
as
from the
Ray
fish
turns
guy.
her turns her fucking gears away, this guy like sniffs the rope.
Oh my god. The best crew to take us to Shiji. The absolute crime. Material planes best.
Only the best. If you want, you can look into these crits.
Yeah, but I believe that Timeless was doing
Yeah.
something.
By all means.
Oh, I was just slowly backing away
You're
from the
backing
guy
away
freaking out about the fish.
This guy over here doesn't seem to be faring much better with his axe.
I'll help him.
Oi, what you want?
What?
What you want?
Well, you look like you need some assistance.
Do it. All right. Well, all right. So, come here. Look at that sack.
What is it?
That sack. Look at it.
Yes.
Step up to it. You're like 5 feet away from it. Step up to it. Out of character, he wishes you to occupy this space.
Sure.
All right. Which sack do you look in?
God. Fuck it, the middle one.
Okay. The middle one has apples in it, and they are green and red. Like, oh, you see it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
And they're just green and red apples.
What do you mean? There's no fucking
Yo.
green apples don't exist. There's no fucking pears. That's the fucking why they put pears on apples. What the fuck?
No, those are definitely apples.
No, that's a fucking lie. You're fucking lying to me.
I'm not lying
Get
to
away
you.
from my sack.
Sure, I'll get
Get away
away
from my
from
sack. Get away. And he like points like a pole at you. There.
My.
Get back up.
Just-
And he goes. He starts rooting through the fucking sacks again.
Okay, now what's in these crates?
Okay, and these crates. Make me a perception check.
Oh no.
No, actually, an investigation check. Sorry.
Okay, that's only one word.
Okay, 16. Interesting. So as you look through these drugs, you laugh. But you look through these, you see spices.
I mean, yeah, those are used for cooking.
You see spices. Make me a medicine check.
I'm not that good at that either.
Spices.
Cool. I just closed.
Ah, yes, the spices.
Over here, you hey, Aaron, are you having a loving conversation with the fish guy?
Sorry, muted.
Sorry?
Hey.
Aaron,
Huh?
talking to
Hello?
you. Are you having a loving conversation with the fish guy? What are you talk? What is Aaron doing right now?
I think he's just sitting there with a 1,000-yard stare.
This guy looks like he looks like a fucking fish. And he stares at you, and he seems to like have his knife in his hand, and he seems to be debating his chances whether he can see what you smell inside.
These people.
I warned you. I warned you all.
The best of the best.
The best of the
All
best.
right, I'm gonna sit down and play my lyre. What skill check should I use?
You should use
To ease
performance
our-
check, please.
Okay,
Timeless
okay.
is
You should use your
Timeless is like
liar skill
face-
check that you have.
I
Ouch.
okay.
Okay, so as you
Sick.
sit down to begin playing the lyre, you are a woman who is scared of fire, but very inexperienced of its opposite, especially being on it
liar.
on a boat.
Oh, yeah.
As you begin to
Mhm,
play,
Northfield.
the ship rocks to one side, and your nerves, you pull too hard, and one of the strings break.
Oh no, Ryan looks deeply upset.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
that what you say? That's what?
You have a Spanish thing?
I don't think so.
He says, sharpening his bow.
Sharp, was he like taking a knife to his fucking bow, like sharpening it? Like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Starts
weakness
playing it
was
like
Now
a
you see
violin.
this. I cut myself whenever I try to shoot, and I don't know why.
My hours are very sharp though.
My fingertips almost fell off.
I need gloves to shoot my bow. Raya, very deeply upset, is gonna put the lyre back in her bag and just kind of sit and listen to these people chatting kind of awkwardly,
This is
This, this guy
trying
looks
to
at
keep her
Aaron,
nerves.
like he like leans across the table at Aaron, and he's like,
okay. Can I just insight of this, see if how close he is to trying to stab Aaron?
not before he does what he does.
Okay.
So he leans across. Are you a fish? This is you, Aaron.
No,
You're not. You look like one.
I think I'm closer to a lizard than a fish.
Oh, sorry. Do you smell on the inside?
I think everyone does.
You want to test that? I'm sorry. I'm just a
No.
scholar. Like, I just want to know, like, if you smell on the inside or not. Like, it's for science, of course.
If it is an animal, it smells on the inside.
Oh, you're an animal. That I thought you said you were a. He sits back in his stool, very confused. You may make your insight check.
17.
This man is a brainlet. You both get the idea that this man is a brainlet.
No brain, no thoughts, head empty,
No crevices.
smooth like a baby's bottom.
This man probably is the only person in the world that's able to live with a smooth brain.
Oh my!
You just see like if this was a TV show, it would just like you would like narrow your eyes at him. It would go into his skull, and you'd see the brain under his skull, and it would be entirely smooth.
No, you'd see your own reflection on
Yeah,
it.
basically, you'd see your face, and it's like, ooh.
It's like Joe Rogan's head.
Okay.
I think it might have been a mistake to sit here.
Well, we have quite the motley crew on this
Okay.
shit.
Roll me, everybody, a d20 for the journey.
We
One more thing.
Sure.
Well, two
a
things
word
actually.
bonk.
I'd like to summon a familiar, and I want to have a lizard.
By all means.
Ah.
Shit.
And the other thing is, I'd like to, if Nadia would be as kind as to relay the information, I'd like to hear different like stories and tales of TJ, and just like try and
She will
copy
get
words and make a small
tired of
dictionary.
your shit more quickly than you think she will.
Well, I'll copy as many words as I can, so I have like a.
I look at my sister and I just mouth, "Do you need help?"
Look back, just mouth. I might be good. I'm okay.
I love the idea
so-
of like fucking this guy hiding behind like the mast and just looking like, "Do you need help?"
We have that sibling instinct that I knew he was looking.
Speech.
Could I perhaps make an insight check on her to see if she would get annoyed
Absolutely.
if I were to ask her that?
Yes, of course.
Just how sick of this shit
What are
she
you
is.
what are you trying to ask her?
Well, about these stories and stuff. If I'm
Okay,
if
yeah.
I'm the one that's relaying the
course, of
information,
course.
then
With a
Okay.
13, you get the idea that this woman is. From her bearing, she looks like a very casual, comfortable warrior, and you know from your years of experience that those are the most dangerous ones.
well, in that case, I think instead of
And-
asking her for stories,
It's probably a good idea to keep her casual and comfortable.
in that case, Nalia will instead say, could you by any chance give me some advice on greeting people and
Oh,
common
okay.
courtesy?
Of course. Give me a moment while I. If you meet anyone in the enclave, to speak with them politely, she would say, "I hope you guys are all ready to fucking kill me." By the way, because this is about to happen.
Uh-oh.
She says,
Uh-oh.
"If you want to meet anyone in the enclave,
Give me a second.
what?
I need to open a Google Docs.
Okay.
Well, I need to get my gun.
There is a difference in greeting between people who live in the provinces and people who live in the enclave. There is a cultural divide that has existed for a few years. Okay, here we go. If you
Yeah.
wish to greet someone in the province without offending, you say "ni hao."
Mm-hmm.
Jokes out.
And
You
if
forget
you
what I
wish to
say.
greet someone
I
in
know
the
Chinese.
enclave, you say konnichiwa. Out of character, yes, the enclave is the Japanese analog and the provinces are the Chinese analog.
Well, it's a good thing
Am I
I
gonna
know
have to speak
Japanese then,
Chinese?
isn't it?
Could you repeat them one more time to make sure I have them in the right order?
Ni hao for China and konnichiwa for Japan, which is the enclave. And you don't know why they're called the enclave instead of an actual country name.
You should also, well, it should be noted in Chinese, the tone you're speaking in, like, or pitch you use,
Mhm.
can change the meaning of the word. Like, ni hao means something different from
Are
ni
we
hao.
going?
Exactly.
Are we going that deep? Oh God.
Oh,
We're not
God.
going that
Okay.
deep. I'm just.
Well-
It's immersion, guys.
Okay,
It's
guys, it was fun
immersion,
playing with
guys.
all of you.
I
but-
don't actually know
I would be
Japan
ready
or
to go
China.
that deep.
And also, if you want to be respectful, it's Nin Hao, not Ni Hao.
You see, this is why we're not going
Fucking
deep.
Mhm.
He's trying. He's trying.
Eh,
Cock's gun.
yes, that is
Okay.
completely fair.
Your
Those languages,
Chinese lesson.
despite being super interesting, are
Emily.
just as messy as English.
It's always afternoon in Japan. Yes.
Emily, it's time for you to flex your Japanese skill on us.
Oh no.
I don't know, dude. I just.
I can't-
Nalia's.
I did not do
Nalia
enough
has
research
learned
for
this.
beginning of this campaign. Fuck. Okay. Anyway.
I got it. Cool.
Anyways, you guys.
I can't believe we got 2 crits on our fucking journey.
Yeah, which means that your trip is on a
Oh, I
vacation.
forgot to roll mine. Sorry.
It was almost
Oh, no.
pleasant, in fact, and
It was
as you
almost
get closer
pleasant.
and closer to the country, you feel an oppressive sort of. It doesn't like it feels like a mist, even though there is no mist in the air. And then once you hit a certain point, it becomes almost unbearable, and then snap, it's gone, as if it was never there.
I don't like that.
What the fuck?
You know, feel safe.
Okay.
Well,
The anchor is roll me a d20, please. Roll more.
oh no.
I want Portal to roll this d20 for you, please. This man has not managed to chew through the last of the rope before he throws the anchor overboard to stop you guys.
Oh, thank God.
What is wrong? We got Mr. Fish, we got Mr. Apples or Pears, and then we have Mr. fucking Rodent.
Mr. Rodent.
Beautiful.
Okay. So, you guys arrive at Shijie, and you see a wonderful bridge. You see that the land of Shijie and the land of the Enclave are quite similar, if like the distance between them isn't that big, but you can see by the buildings and the different ships they use that the cultural divide is significant.
Mm.
none of you are fearless, so I don't have to describe the difference in magic. The magic you guys you just experienced. The poggers.
Poggers.
Somewhere
Okay.
Leo's
I have
writing some
expertise in Arcana.
edgy poetry.
The a small ship a small boat like a rowboat is rowed over to you guys as the ship stops, and you all embark on it. The man who is rowing this boat has a wide-brimmed hat that cloth flows down. So it's like a black cloth that covers his face and all around his head. So you cannot see his face, but he is in sort of a peasant's garb as he comes towards you guys. Without
and-
saying a word, Fang steps into the boat.
Okay.
Well-
Shuffling after.
Yeah.
I just
question.
walk in.
Did we land in the enclave? When the
You guys are in the waters like outside the enclave. You guys need to get into a rowboat to get closer.
Okay, but so where we're from, we can see the provinces, but we're going to the enclave. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
In the distance, if you squint your eyes enough, what's everybody's passive perception looking like actually?
10.
11.
What's? How do I find that?
It's your 10 plus your perception score.
14.
It's right next
And-
to your
10.
perception skill.
15.
Okay, with a 15, if you squint your eyes and think with your imagination, you think you can see some sort of red tinted lands behind the enclave. If you ask Fang about this, she will deign you with a response and say, "These are the lands of the Chrono Tree."
I don't think we can ask her.
You could ask her. Well, you know, people know Infernal. You could ask her.
Yeah, I'd ask.
All right, she will tell you that's what that is.
Could you give me a spelling for my notes, please?
Yeah,
A what link? Do you want me to give you notes?
spelling for the note.
No, I have notes. I made them. I'm taking them.
Oh, I need to give you permissions for them, or?
No, I just need the word and the spelling.
Oh, sure, I'll just
End
put
of
it in
the
your notes
call.
for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. There you go.
Where's it?
Thank
Okay.
you.
You guys begin rowing towards the enclave, which is a smaller island. But you guys don't begin. You see a settlement there, with very odd houses to you guys, which are which are tiled with high arches on the top. You guys don't exactly recognize any of this architecture, but it does look fairly solid. You guys
House.
don't go towards that settlement. Instead, you go to a river that is flowing out the side.
Okie dokie.
Interesting.
I need to play some music as you guys are heading towards. You guys begin rowing up a river that's flowing from down a mountain, and you find it. You may or may not find it very impressive, as this man in this boat seems to have no trouble, no matter how intense the stream gets, with rowing you guys forward.
That's a lot of
Impressive.
movement.
Are-
Constitution saving
Very-
throws all around. Fuck it, why not? Go on.
Uh-oh. Stink.
No! Oh, I'm glad I didn't eat much.
Just vibing.
And if anybody wants, they can roll insight on Fang.
Gladly.
3 of us are just over the side of the boat.
Inside and bang.
Ah,
Too busy being motion sick.
Yeah, I'm too busy vomiting to do that.
I'm holding it together.
Oh
Alright,
boy.
Well, that's pretty gross.
You guys
Just hold it in
arrive
forehead.
at you. Okay, let's see what the rules are like. All right, Eric. You get the distinct impression that this woman is unimpressed with how you guys are managing the timeless. You think this woman has like found new respect for you guys with how well you've handled this? But it's basically, you know that that one fucking meme of the Demon Slayer where like the guy's looking down like, what the fuck? It's basically that image.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Okay. Are you guys ready to fucking have your computers be deleted?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Burn, crackle, pop.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at 90%. Let's see.
I'm
Let's see
also
how
at
much time.
90%.
Dragon's Rest. What a
I-
sick ass name.
Oh,
Top of the
there's a
morning.
reason for that. Don't worry about that.
I said what a
Oh.
sick ass name.
I know. There's a reason it's called that. And as soon as you
Somebody
guys load in, you'll figure it out.
Ah, yes. When we load in.
It's still 90% for me, so I guess we just wait for this.
If
Raid
Oh.
Shadow Legends is
No, no, we're not sponsored.
I'm
Hold
not
on,
saying we're
actually,
sponsored. I just said
I-
I'm praising Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, it's a product I genuinely use.
Okay.
Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa.
I have done this before the portal. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile role-playing games.
He has been silenced for his sins.
Yeah, it's 90% to me in my browser as well. I don't know what the fuck it's like with you. The only one that's loaded in it is the camera. Which is
Yeah.
sad because this map is really fucking cool.
I'm
It's
super
still at
excited.
90%. I'm excited.
Update. For the next big maps, preload them. It's such a nice tool.
Preload. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
should
if
probably
you
use
right-click,
that.
if
Oh
you-
god.
Yeah, for all your big, awesome maps.
Okay.
It'll kill our computers at the start of the game rather than in it.
I think I'm on my way in.
Oh damn, bitch.
I'm
Dare
loading.
you.
I'm loading.
90%.
Yeah, but it keeps like flicking
Oh.
at the top. Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, it's building suspense. The camera can see it already.
That's fine.
Oh, 100%. Why is it great? Why can't
It's
I
great
see
for me as
anything?
well. I think I need to reload it.
Gray.
It says it's fully done for me and I'm getting grey as well. I probably should have
Hmm.
tested this before I fucking...
No. Never test. Only experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No.
This was going to be really
Well,
cool.
let me just
No,
close
it
up
is
Conjure
still
real
really
quick.
cool.
It's gonna be really cool.
Only the camera's
gonna
here.
be
It's
cool.
grey for me as well on the fucking the DM side of things, except for like the camera.
Up.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
Yeah, Foundry's stuck at 90%. It would look like.
Oh, I reloaded and it went to 100 and now I'm stuck.
I know it's grey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Oh,
have
oh.
token vision disabled?
I do not know. It would be black if it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It's
try
at
and reload one more
100%.
time.
It's gray.
Yeah, it's just
Fuck
grey for
me.
me as well. I guess it just does not work.
God damn it.
I'm reloading one more time. Let's see it.
Because it is a very big map.
I think
Yeah,
I
no, it's
have
not gonna work.
to
That's
wait for,
unfortunate.
like DM and
Believe.
shit to load in.
Faith.
Because it currently
Load!
says that the camera and me and Psy are like loaded in.
Oh yeah,
Typical.
it's just the same. It's just camera, me, and Sai.
I mean, you could upload the image to Discord and we could look at it and be in all.
It's probably 200.
Okay. All right. I'll put you guys.
It's too powerful.
Let's. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That map was too pretty.
It was too.
Boundary
Alright.
said we
Too
couldn't see.
beautiful.
All right, guys. I'm gonna close down the server for now.
I guess for next Monday.
Just do it. I think the best way is to compress the image just a little bit because I had that same problem. with my
It wasn't
map of,
compressed by like half.
Oh my fucking,
fucking
oof! That's a
God.
beefy picture. I dig it so much. Fun fact: the full orange.
No, it
world
was
map-
compressed by half because I put the tokens on and there were fucking midgets and the entire thing. I'm like, oh.
Fun fact: the entire world map was 200 megabytes.
Fuck.
For
Yeah, there we
orange.
go.
It's fucking thick.
Oh,
And all there is
fucking
is
hell.
water and continents.
It loaded in.
Nani?
Wait, you can see it?
Freedom?
Patience
Can we see
is a
the
virtue.
truth?
Okay, yeah, okay. I really like 5 times. Maybe I should just be patient.
Yeah.
Truth awaits those who wait.
Okay.
Alright.
In the meanwhile, let me just work on my.
What can you see?
Let
What
me
can you
just
see
work
right
on
now,
my
Si?
doom
What
research.
can you see right now, Si?
A small village. My token's not on there, but
Oh, hold on. You can see it.
guys,
Oh my god,
Yes.
he can see.
You
He
can see
can
it?
see.
It's the chosen
He can
one.
fight.
yes. Riot and Timeless are in a tree.
Yo, that's not a tree. That's not a tree. That's a boat. But
That's
okay.
I can't see dick.
Okay. If you want to stream it for everybody else.
I can't even. I think my foundry crashed.
I'm still setting up my
I'm
prepared
in.
spells.
I'm
Okay.
in.
What were you on the gray screen for a while?
I can see Okiro.
Okay. Yeah. That's you'll see that kind of bit. Were you? How long were you waiting on the gray screen?
Power through. Power through. Believe.
Did you wait on the gray screen for it to load?
Yeah. I waited on the
Okay.
gray screen.
All right. We have to wait. We have to be patient, guys.
Be
The only,
patient.
Loading
I
screen
really
is
see
Come on.
like the only
It's-
players I see.
This is like it's like the child Deku meme of him like going fucking ape shit.
But there's only one issue. In my screen, I only see the Sai and the camera.
Jeez,
Oh, here we
okay,
go.
now I
Here
know
we
why
go.
it's called
Here we go.
Dragon
Okay,
Rest.
give me a sec. Yeah, it's got a fuck off dragon. It's like a dead dragon.
Dead Dorgan.
Dead dragon.
Dead Dorgan. Top of the morning to you.
Oh. My
Oh,
camera's censored on the boat, but everyone is still in the tree.
Okay.
What? Okay. How the fuck are we in the tree for you? I mean, like, I
Wait.
know we're all monkeys, but like, what the fuck?
Question for the people who have for whom it was loaded. Oh, there. I can see.
You can see.
I think
I
I'm
can
gonna be
see
the last.
everything.
I get
If you guys
I'm with
would
you,
like
Paul.
to observe the map, please.
I'm with you, Paul.
Oh no,
We
the
sit-
map
We
is.
sit patient, waiting for the
I
dawn
I
to
did
only
not-
see like the.
When I said earlier that I was playing The Sims, I meant I was playing The Sims.
I only see like the
Can you guys zoom
like
out?
landing zone.
I can see everything. I'm
Yeah, it's
fucking.
just-
I can only see
zoom
the
out.
landing zone.
Just zoom out. Just
Yeah.
scroll
Yeah,
your
no.
mouse over.
I can only see the
Yeah.
landing zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm
Aha.
chilling.
I am
I'm waiting
blessed.
excitedly.
Maybe
Oh my
that's
gosh.
weird.
Yeah.
Ooh,
This
the
is
promised
what I
land.
see. This is what I see.
The promised land.
Everyone
you
is in
guys
a
can
tree.
see?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's. I see that, but I see that uh, 2 people are on a boat. There's Okiro standing.
This is what I see.
But yeah, is that the map?
This is the map.
Sai, this is like a black screen. Oh, does I see on your live stream?
Oh,
Whoops.
Raf
that's wrong.
perfect. Raf looks full. Raf has the full thing.
Yep. There it is, guys. Look at it. I spent
Oh,
time on
look at
this.
Oh,
All right,
I can see my token.
Epic.
Yes.
Oh,
Here.
Let's try
Yeah,
this.
I can't see
There we
my
go.
token, which is kind of
Oh,
an issue.
I know why my screen was gray.
Why?
How was it?
I'm at the bottom, far bottom right. Whoops.
You were?
Look, you should be able to see me drag
I
my
don't
token.
see myself.
I don't. Oh, you were all the way back there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oops.
Oh my
Yes. Here is what I see.
One second. Okay.
Instead of being on the boats, everyone is.
On the tree.
Could you
There's
delete?
a second
There's
Ryan.
Imposter!
Could you delete the second Ryan, please?
That Ryan's looking pretty sus, man.
I'm gonna.
Okay, what do
Hold on.
what
Oh.
That do anything for you, Jacob?
What?
You know,
Someone
Ryan is
just disappeared from my screen. I don't know who, but I have one less person now on my screen. I'm not.
Jacob, you might have to refresh, Jacob.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
you'll have to refresh
Alright.
Jacob 100%.
Yeah, I'm also gonna.
Oh, by the way,
refresh.
Jacob, you want to use Firefox, not Opera.
Firefox.
Okay.
Okay, guys,
Firefox,
you guys come off the rowboat and you see a man there. I will put his art on the. You guys have seen this art already because this is the NPC that I
Yeah.
commissioned.
Is we?
I'm gonna switch to
Okiro.
Chrome.
Okiro.
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 Eee.
Akira fly as fuck. Oh,
That fucking drip.
Yep. He nods to Fang, who bows very sarcastically in front of him, and he goes, "All right." He does not say anything to you guys because he is speaking in common bracket Shije to
I
Fang.
can understand.
It has been
think it's
it's
been
been a
longer
few
than-
fucking days since you cast that spell, so you will need to
Yeah.
cast it again.
Okay, I'll recast it. That's fine.
All right. Well, he nods towards Fang and side-eyeing the guy casting spells in the boat. He says, well, I expected him to be taller."
I'm gonna look slightly offended.
Hey, I don't know. It didn't load in for me once I switched to Firefox. Oh, once I switched to Firefox.
Is it grey screen?
Yes.
Just
You
wait.
just have to
Move,
Yeah,
wait.
move.
it'll take a minute.
Just zoom out. Just zoom out.
And
Yeah,
I'm
trying
gonna.
to zoom out, and
Yeah, just
Page
wait.
nothing's
down.
happening.
If you press
Yeah,
page
it'll
down.
take a while.
Okay.
I'm gonna like point at him and point at like my ear to like try to show that I understand what he's saying.
He nods respectfully, and he walks up and he offers his hand.
Shake it.
All right, he shakes it, and he's like, he points at himself and he says, "Okiro, Ida Okiro,"
Point to myself. Timeless.
and he points at Fang, and Fang looks offended as he says, "Ida Fang."
What?
And Okiro
Right,
looks at
just
Fang
nods.
and says, "How much do they know of our language?" And Fang just shrugs and just points at the guy with comprehend languages.
Yeah, I'll say I'll wave.
He seems to be their translator. He's very nosy. Well, that's expected. He gestures very politely for you all to enter.
Oh boy. And I go.
And he looks at Veritas and says, "If you would like to tell your friends that the patriarchs are here, and they should at least keep quiet with their presence."
You should all be quiet. The patriarchs are here. I don't know what they are, but they're here and they seem important.
Fuck are the patriarchs?
I don't know. They seem important, so just don't make too much of a mess.
Just big shrug.
I believe patriarchs refers to familial heads.
You see Fang just hops from the rowboat just like stylishly, and Okiro, like, you see him make the head motions. You don't see him roll his eyes, but he definitely makes the head motion to it. She like daintily like gives him a bow, and then she walks off towards
Raya maintains her vigil of silence and internal panic.
He walks this way for you guys to follow him.
The realm has gone gray again.
Okay, has gone grey again. No.
I have
How-
been banished from the whole.
So I'm not
tried
alone.
Raya's just blue screening.
You see the ground below you as you walk is made out of dried bamboo.
Ooh.
Interesting.
You see that this pool that they have are hot springs,
Ooh.
and that there is a storage over here for food.
Neat.
You also see that there are, if you come and take a look at them by over here, like coming over here, there are rooms.
No.
And if
Oh,
you
wow.
would deign to look inside, there is a communal pool behind them,
Neat.
as well as
Ryan-
letters on each of the different
This is
desks.
dope as fuck.
Damn right, this is spent hours on it.
This is fucking dope as shit.
It should be
Where
noted
am
every
I
time. Top left. In the boat. It should be noted every time Raya takes a step shakily, there's a clink from her
Clunk,
armor.
clunk. All right.
in her heavy.
Uh,
equipment.
You see Okiro like
Yeah, I
gives
just
you a
don't
look,
have
and he
a
just
map
like
loaded at
he
all.
glances nervously behind him.
You know that meme of the dude caught like in the light,
Oh my God.
just looking back, just like Raya's like sorry.
Okay.
Close. What kind of doors are these?
These are sliding doors. So I was like, are we gonna do that fucking thing where like you try to open it like a normal door and you
Yeah,
fucking think,
yeah.
okay, roll me a
Mhm.
dexterity saving throw,
Is it Dex save?
dex save.
Okay.
Funk! You fall
Just-
straight through the door, and you see just like he places his hand on his mask, and he's like.
Raya, you can see her face is just like a brilliant, just like, oh no, I'm the worst. Kind of red.
You just see
who
Timeless
here
look
is-
like
Who here isn't loaded?
Me.
Me.
you see Timeless was like about to pull on the door. And was
Are
like,
you not waiting just
Ah.
you guys have loaded? That's so sad that I knew this was going to fuck with a couple of you guys' computers, but I thought I was joking.
I reloaded again. Chrome wasn't loading at all, so I'm trying Opera again.
Alright.
It just takes a long time to load, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a very big map.
Hmm.
This is Dragon's
I
Rest.
got tips
Out
for
of
you.
character, this is your base for a while. This is why I put so
Cool.
much effort into it.
No, it's good. I got an idea to help you fix this stuff for after the session.
Alright, thank you very much.
So there's a note on each table.
There is a letter, yes.
Raya ashamedly tries to stick the door back.
you don't need to make a skill check, you feel.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
And you make
what
more
skill
I'll
noise.
check?
I'll open the
What
letter.
skill
and
check
read it.
should I make to put the door back?
uh,
And I'm not trying to fit it nicely back. Just put it back so it's not, so people
Okay.
can't just look in the room.
You have to
Um,
like re-fuck it up.
you probably have to move the cupboard beside you, so like it's in the way, because this is paper, basically.
Okay, I could definitely lift the cupboard.
Yes, roll me a strength check. Oh, athletics check. Sure.
Athletics.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That I got,
Nice.
Chief.
Okay, so this guy watches as you just like attempt to fix it, and you're like, oh fuck this, and you pick up the
just-
cupboard beside you
just-
and casually set it down, and he's like, oh, okay.
It's definitely just like leans door very carefully, very gently. Single clunk,
Funk.
bend knees, and then just go. Gentle as possible. Thunk. And then another kind of shimmying of the door. And she gives like a thumbs up before she puts it back, like, good job, Ryan, good job. And she's gonna start taking off her armor so she's not as noisy.
Okay.
Oh, that's awkward.
What's awkward?
I was about to say, well, I mean, the game's paused, so I can't move, but 100% Nalia is like,
The game's paused? It's
She-
not,
she-
it's not paused.
Just unpause.
It's unpaused.
It's pretty good.
oh,
Oh,
Can't move.
says
my
it's
Firefox
paused.
crashed.
Oh lord.
Oh no!
It's what happens when overambition occurs, boys.
Nah, it's
Okay,
just there's an export bug with
Boys
Dungeon
and
Draft.
genders.
uh,
Okay.
well, okay. So, Nalia will walk to the first room,
Which is currently blocked by a cupboard in the way.
and attempt to open the door.
There's a cover.
She placed your hand on it, not quite like you were just kind of taking in the sights of the beautiful hot springs in front of you, and
Yes.
you push on this door, which it's a wooden door. It might be a little bit odd, and there's like ripped paper, but that's weird. All right, you push it. Throw me a strength check. Just not athletics, just pure strength.
Raya's like taking off her boots.
It's
Just
gonna be
very
like the
smooth.
monkey, like, ooh.
How's a 1?
Okay, so Okiro watches on at these newcomers as one of them breaks the door, and another one wanders up and it's like, oh, there's a door here, and
It's like
try as she might,
monkey.
this empty fucking like wardrobe is like
Push.
she's
Push.
just like you're going to red in the face trying to
it's-
push this thing.
It's definitely a pull thing too, so it's just like really awkwardly pushed.
I guess I'll knock then. I
Dude, I
assume
hear
someone's
my
in there, so I
sister.
knock.
Out of,
Struggling.
out of breath, your arms are fucking weird. Like your arms hurt so fucking much, and you just you knock and you hear at the door, at your impromptu door. Someone is knocking
Alright.
against your wardrobe.
Raya, oh, one moment. And then she like takes off the heaviest bit of the chest plate, gently putting it down, and then just no longer wearing greaves, no longer as loud, just panic. Pick it up a little bit with
Yeah.
move the cupboard slightly
Less
out of the
smooth
way.
this time. Okiro like leaves you
one of the
guys to
people-
ruin his house, otherwise just goes to meet with the patriarchs.
This dude is gonna give such a bad report about us, and that's the most perfect way this could be resolved.
I'm gonna follow them to meet the patriarchs. I'm just
Oh,
gonna,
please
You
don't!
could-
Please!
Alright.
They told us not to!
Okay. You stick your head in.
Oh, they told us
where-
not to.
Yes.
You get your head shoved.
They said.
Okay, then I
said,
won't
don't,
do that.
Don't be noisy, so you don't bother the patriarchs.
Oh yeah, I won't be noisy. I'm just gonna walk over
Okay.
and sit
You
down.
poke your head in. You see, in here, this room is a battle room. Well, a battle room so much as just a room where planning happens. You see these guys, oddly enough, are kneeling on cushions around a table, and there is a map of the Enclave, from which you really can't get a good angle to look at. You see there are 3 men here. One is Okiro, who is sitting at this table with them. One of them is a sort of, he looks like he's dressed in peasant garb, like the other man was, who was rowing the boat. And you see another one in very odd armor that looks like it's made out of leather and like sort of scale mail. And he's got this big katana, like that curved blade that he's got on the table in front of him. And they're sitting there discussing and pointing at the plans. Sometimes they open scrolls and like write stuff down. You see the Fang just like gives you this mischievous like look, like she gives you a smile, like ooh, like what's up?
I'm gonna.
As you've still got
thank you,
comprehend
Kevin.
languages up. You hear
Yeah.
this guy, the guy in the samurai gear. He points down at them up and says, "We can't let them get through the pass." And the Okiro just shakes his head and like shrugs and says, "Well, nobody can get through the pass. Well, fucking, what is its name? Well, nobody can get through the pass anyway if Bifang now is there." And the guy in the peasant garb just like rolled his eyes and said, "You're." Ida Okiro, your clan has been obsessed with that fucking bird ever since you got that burn. And Okiro just like his hands clench and he knocks on the table. He looks at the guy who's just spoke and he says, "If you want to say that again, I'm gonna have to throw you out of my house."
Okay. I'm gonna go in, kneel down, and say konnichiwa.
No!
In what tone of voice do you say this in?
Oh god.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Fang looks on in a sort of tired but like excited like glee as you walk in. How do you bow? How do you like do this? What exactly is your body language?
Yeah, sure. I'll do like a little bow. I'll just like tilt a bit. No, I'm not gonna bow. I'm just gonna like do a little head tilt and yeah.
The fool.
There is a stunned silence for at least a minute.
A bunch of monkeys.
In which Raya speaks to.
You see,
Hello.
you see that the patriarchs all take a look at each other because you guys haven't noticed yet, but Okiro is a patriarch, and they stare at each other, and you hear they don't actually like talk to you. They all like these two lean forward and they say, "What game are you playing at here, Okiro?" And he shakes his head and says, "I don't know. I got a letter from a servant of the weave." And this guy here, the guy who he stands up from his kneeling position and he just goes, "Bullshit. You're a fucking liar and a thief, Okiro."
Do we
I'm not
hear
fucking-
yelling?
Yeah, you basically start hearing like yelling coming from over here after, and you
right.
see you see this guy he's just like still sitting there buying, going like, "Konnichiwa."
Raya, hearing that, he's gonna kind of look at Nalia and say,
Monkeys assemble.
I think maybe we should address that. I didn't break the door.
You
Hey.
bust through the wall.
No, don't Kool-Aid Man, not yet.
What?
I know exactly.
Okay.
Timeless like pokes his head
You see,
like through
as
the
more
door.
than
Could you,
gather,
by the way,
like-
could you move Could you move
Yeah,
his token?
I'll move him over
First.
here as well.
I managed to
Nalia.
reach gray padding
If you guys like
screen.
come in like
Yeah,
the
it's far
Power
away.
Rangers behind the guy who
Oh,
like came
very
in and said
tough.
konnichiwa, like the fury of the guy in red
Ri-
just
Riot-
seems to
Raya is
Bro.
coming in because she heard yelling.
yeah.
It's just like
You just see
Uh,
Okiro who's just sitting here kneeling, like kind of like shaking as this guy sort of crosses his arms and shakes his head in disappointment as this guy starts railing Okiro. For the one person who can understand this, you can hear like I bet there's fucking 5 of them, isn't there? What possessed you to do this, you piece of shit? Is it because your family is fucking
Riot
Whisper
kinda
to
looks.
Fang, what the fuck are they saying in Inferno?
Fang can't speak our language.
Fang is just kind
Very-
of staring on in shock.
Veritas.
I'm not a big fan of like railing on Okiro, so I'm just gonna like clap very loudly.
Oh god.
Veritas,
Okay.
what's going on?
You bypass the rant of the large. As he stands, you realize that he is very, very big. Perhaps some blood in him that he's bigger than a human should be. And he, as you clap, he eyeballs you. And he looks down at Okiro and he says, "They're probably good in a fight, right?"
Oh god.
Take my head sideways.
Veritas, what's going on? Veritas.
What's going
Oh,
on?
apparently they don't want us here, so this is gonna be an interesting
What?
situation.
Raya reaches into her pouch and keeps her very well maintained letter. You mean they sent a letter? And
I
kinda
waved the letter.
No,
She got
apparently
present-
that was someone else. The ones in the back don't agree with this. Okiro is
Huh?
kind of just getting railed.
do they need evidence? And Raya kind of just like points at the letter, like leans forward.
I don't think they can read that.
Uh,
They
does
cannot.
it have any insignias?
It does in fact have a signature of your benefactor on the bottom, but if you
Yeah.
want to present it,
Raya's just like kind of casually, very awkwardly hands the letter to Okiro and
Okay.
points at the signature she can't read, and then hands it to him, and then
Okiro.
back.
Oh wait, I can read that most likely, right?
You
comprehend
can, but
languages.
Raya can.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
You read it, and it says, "Oh, you're moving, Bentley. You can see."
I'm in.
You're
Yes.
in.
Thank God I can actually come
Okay.
in with fucking.
You hand
What
Okiro.
browser are you using?
Grace.
What
he-
browser are you using?
Chrome.
Yeah.
It just takes time.
He
And you gotta
looks
drag
down at it. He looks at you, and he's like, "I told you to." And then he's like as soon as he starts speaking, like this guy begins yelling at him again, and this guy, you see this guy just like gets up and he just starts walking out.
Oh,
Sick of this shit.
does he
You
look
see-
aggressive or angry?
He looks like he's just leaving. He does stop by Okiro, and if anybody wants to roll me perception checks, but the only one that's really going to matter is Veritas. So Veritas, please, if you'd like to roll me a perception check.
Would you
I
like to do it for me?
Sure, you're not here.
Because while it's loading, I can't access my character sheet.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Perception.
I can access my character sheet.
Okay, you do not hear
Then you need to drag
what
your mouse.
this guy whispers to Okiro as he leaves, but he kind of steps in Thunder Raya, and just
Oh,
like
she moves.
he doesn't
out
glare,
of
he
the
just
way.
like stares at you in the eye.
She moves out of the way and does a little bow.
Okay, and he just leaves, and you see he does some fucking crazy shit as he jumps from where he is into this tree,
Oh shit!
and then into that tree. And then
There's
from
the
here,
fucking
he has
monkey.
a bigger. He jumps one last time onto the cliff face, and then he vanishes.
Fucking ninjas,
That guy
bro.
was a bird, right? A kenku.
No, that was a dude.
I mean a kenku.
No, that's a human.
Kenkus are a myth.
Because
Can you see where your
I must
mouse
have
is?
been
Sai?
seeing his.
Look at me. Kenkus are a myth.
I'm gonna very quickly try and
I
just
saw
say
his
like
hat and thought it was a beak.
hello in both Draconic, Gnomish, and Elvish, just to see if he reacts to anything.
Nope. He just looks.
Ah, God.
He's just this guy's shaking with rage, and he's going to move out as well. but he is going to take a much more direct and aggressive route
Oh,
Raya's
wow.
gonna just
Uh,
pull out of the way.
Can
by
you
stepping
move
in
Spirit
front
out of the
of.
way?
What's your armor class, Spiritus?
Mine 10.
Yes. He headbutts you in the face.
Can
Ouch.
can I stop that?
Yes, you may try.
I would also like
What should
to.
I roll?
Do you have an intervene feature or anything?
I
in your
do
kit?
not.
Okay, then we're just gonna roll a flat. Let's roll a flat strength check just to see if you can get there in time, really,
Okay.
before this happens. Because he's very aggressively stomping up. It seems. Okay. You have two options before you. You can.
I can see.
You can see very well. You can see. You either have
You could see
one.
yourself getting hit by
You have two options here. One, you can take the headbutt in his stead, or two, you can attempt to. One would be a grave insult to the patriarch, but would leave people unharmed, and the other one would be taking it in someone else's stead. Basically, what you would do is you would step in front of him and like headbutt him back.
Oh, okay. One moment.
Wait, could I try to use mage armor before he headbutts me?
No.
No,
not
no.
a reaction.
Too late. Too late. You were standing there like a clown. This guy, how mean does it? Like, how?
This guy
How?
is about. If a human was 1, this guy is 1.5.
Ah,
Okay. And he's headbutting, right?
And he is. He looks down at the mage and he just like pulls back with his head, clearly going for a help.
Can I leg sweep him instead?
Can you what?
Just like leg sweep him and like he reels
Okay.
back, and then Raya just kind of
Okay.
pushes him
yes,
further
with
all the way to the ground.
Strength check
And
19, you step in the way as he's pulling back. His leg goes forward as the balance of his body shifts, and you just step forward. You take your left leg, you pull it around his left leg, you push him as he's leaning back, and he falls on his ass.
Raya gives him a kind of death glare, and I know that he doesn't speak my language. I don't speak his language, so I try to convey with body language that you come after them, you come after me. Kind of like I am the
Okay.
shield, I am their shield,
All right.
and it's just like no slight will pass. And then she'll offer a hand to help him back up.
Oh, I'm gonna
Bummer.
cast mage armor while this happens.
If you would like to give me a moment.
He's
Oh,
so
God,
fucking
we
bad,
roll
dude. I'm
initiative.
so fucked.
I stealth just in
Okay.
case.
Raya. Oh no, this. Okay, alright. Raya.
Mhm.
You feel the mist that has sort of gathered around you since you first came to CJ. You feel it
Oh, boy.
coalesce into something. You can't tell
Mm.
what it is yet, but there's something connecting you and this guy now, and you're not sure what it is, and that
Oh
terrifies you.
boy, I think I made him very mad.
And he stands up, he feels this as well, and he glares at you.
She offers a genuine like, oh, oops, sorry, and it kind of like moves to help Veritas out of the way.
Okay.
So that
He
he
lets
doesn't
you,
run
he
anyone
lets
over.
you pick him up as you see. Give me an insight, somebody.
Love to insight
I
this
have
one.
detect magic prepared. Can I use that? Like, do I
what
sense
happened
the
here
mist?
requires like a reaction kind of time to
Okay.
like do it, you know. Okay, Erit, you're kind of like at the back of the party. There's a couple of people blocking your way, but like there's the one
Nothing.
thing you can see in this guy from his helmet that looks like it's the fanged beast, and his like his mask, which is a fanged beast, and his helmet, which is above that, and you see his eyes, and his eyes are not of one who is angry, and it is one who is you only got a 17, so it's 50-50 that he's interested, and the other 50 is that he's scared.
Oh shit.
You don't know, guys don't know how the magic in CJ works yet.
And
You get the
Raya
idea
then
that
does kind of,
something has been started with this.
but Raya gives like a goodbye kind of wave bow thing, and she moves out
He
of
just
the way.
he
let
just
him out.
pushes you guys out of the way as he just leaves
Oop.
with a hurried.
Raya just, well,
Not
nobody
a
got
stealth.
hurt.
Oh, well, I
So-
thought I was gonna have to stab someone again.
Please
I'm
don't.
gonna
Oh well.
cast. I'm gonna cast this.
This will probably have consequences.
Okay, detect magic. Okay. Your sort of magic that you sort of see you see the weave around here, which you detect that the magic around here is fundamentally different than most others. Where most others, what magic is sort of freely distributed, like kind of there's no order to it. It's just kind of chaotic, but wizards and other sorcerers and people who manipulate magic give it order and purpose. The weave here already has purpose. People just take it and use it. And as you observe Raya, you kind of squint, and you see that there is a very faint trail leading between Raya and the guy who is now leaving, who you never got the name of. It is an
I'm very-
extremely faint trail of a thread.
I'm gonna point to Ryan, then to the guy, and then to Ryan, then to the guy.
Ryan
Huh?
just looks at you.
What does that mean?
Okiro
Like,
and Fang
what?
just kind of look at you like you're fucking what? Like who is this guy?
I'm gonna try like to make like a line, like a thread connecting them. Try to mime that.
Okay. Roll me a performance check for that, please.
And
Just see how you
not
get
really.
your point across with like fucking. They look at you like you're fucking crazy.
I mean, if you translate it, if you tell it to
Oh,
me, I
wait.
can minor illusion a thread.
Nadia,
Actually.
Nadia, could you tell her there's like a thread connecting her and the other dude?
A thread?
What?
That's
What
that's
do you-
Raya. Like you're talking about Raya. Like here's you saying this, and it's like wait what?
Ryan's
No,
just kinda
I'm
like-
saying Nadia to tell either
I-
Akiro.
I do want to say,
translate it.
I love the imagery of this kind of like half ogre-esque dude in full plate getting shoved over by this 5'11" redheaded, just like shorts and a t-shirt.
Exactly, that's what happened.
Can you ask her what the thread is? The thread that connects them is.
Nadia, even though she has completely black pupilless eyes, you can see them just roll. As she
It's
just
the body
looks at
language.
she looks at both Veritas and Raya. Please let me do the negotiations.
I,
Have a
Yes,
conversation
yes,
in the
of course.
future.
Yes,
I didn't-
that seems important.
right, you see her kind of shutting up. It wasn't more so the negotiations, but he was coming for Veritas, and
There's something weird that connects you, magic. I'm not comfortable with it. If you could ask what that could be, that'd be great. It's nothing I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of magic.
I
Oh,
think the first
so
problem
hold
is
on. You're detecting magic,
Shut up.
so you can see that there is a thread connecting Okiro and Fang, and it is much stronger.
Okay, and then I'm gonna point. There's like threads connecting people. Ask her about it. Could I get a sense of what these threads are if I make an Arcana check?
It's going to be a very high DC.
I have expertise.
It's going to be a very high DC.
Can I try?
Of course, yes, that's what I meant by it's going to be a very
Really?
high DC.
35.
Okay, alright. Okay, yes. Busting out the deep lower pog.
it's only a 25. That's not, that doesn't beat a DC 30 since
It's
he's
not a
never
DC 30
fucking
wisdom
been through
save.
shit, man. You don't know shit yet, kid.
I'll give
Let
you.
him drop it.
I will
I'm
give
just trying
you.
to
I will give you a
see
hint.
the nature of the
I will
magic.
give you the 25. I will give you a hint. Correct. All right. Are you okay with this? When you first met Fang, she talked about the mistress of the weave, and she talked about how there's no direct translation for this country's common for when they talk about the weave, they talk about fate. That is the
Okay.
only that I will remind you of that, but that's the only clue I'm giving you.
Cool.
Okay, and that, I like that's what I sense from the magic. I sense some kind of. Okay.
Yes. Well, that's not what you sense
Okay.
from them. That's just what you know, the facts you already know, and I'm just confirming them with that roll.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. Could you? This is important. This could be dangerous. We've never been here before, and the magic's acting weird. I've never seen this before. Ask her about some sort of string or or like connection of fate of the weave.
I don't think that because you've never seen it, it's weird. I think that
No,
just
no, no.
means that
It's definitely weird. Ask her, please.
Veritas, why
Yeah.
don't you wait till we get settled before we start
Yeah,
You know,
Okiro, like
riddling them with
he
questions?
hasn't spoken and he's just still trembling at the table.
If more of these
Uh,
connections happened, I don't know what they mean and they could be dangerous. So if we could
I'll
just figure out what they were before we keep connecting ourselves to people, that'd be nice.
look at Okira and can I like do emotional? You good?
He doesn't look at you.
finger guns.
His head is back. He's turning, staring at the map.
Raya's gonna look the Fang.
I'll ask.
Like,
I'll ask Gang and Infernal. Is he okay?
Like you like you guys start looking towards Fang as looking at Okira, and she just like she does not look pissed off. She just shakes her head, like don't even try. Like
Mm.
Raya's gonna then casually step back and pretend none of this didn't happen at all.
Oh. Wait, Raya, before you go.
Meow.
New.
Teleports
You-
back.
Yeah. The
The
door.
room you were in.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sheets were black, weren't they?
Uh,
You want
yeah.
that room? You don't want to trade?
oh, do you want the room? Do you want, or do you
It's-
just want the sheets?
The door's broke.
The door is broken.
I just.
Are you really
It's
just gonna
fine.
go for
It's
the black-
fine.
No,
I
no,
need
no,
to have
no.
it.
No. Here's what
Please
we'll
don't.
do. Here's what we'll do. You pick the
Share?
room. No. I meant I'd give you the sheets to the bed, so it'd be black. Awkward silence.
I'm just gonna walk and I just look at the two. Well, good luck, you two. That was Indian. Holy shit.
Wait,
Well, welcome to Texas.
Timeless. Wait, Timeless. You also speak Infernal, right?
Hmm?
You speak Infernal, right?
No. I would not be able to speak Infernal on my devil blood.
Well, could you ask her what the strings of the weave are?
Upcharge this fucker for each question. Teach him to keep
I'll
his
give
mouth
you a
shut.
go, and that's fine. Just ask.
3 gold.
That's fine. Just ask.
Okay.
A word.
I'm gonna.
Call the word
gonna cast-
descending.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast message.
To your brother.
Yeah, and just be
Okay.
like, please leave it for now.
Mm. Fine.
Okay.
I'll fucking ask her about the weave.
No fucking hell.
You ask her about the weave. Okay, you start speaking about the weave in Infernal, and she give me an insight check, please.
I know she's
Yeah.
fucking sick
Can
of my
I
shit.
also do one?
No, you may not.
Boo-boo-boo.
Yes, she does look open to talk about this. And you ask her about the weave, and she gives you a look that, with your 6 insight, she's probably I don't know what that is to you, dude. Like, she looks at you. She has her
It's that
arms
luck.
crossed,
Mm.
and she says in Infernal, it's like, go to your room. In Infernal, this phrase is both like a punishing, like, oh, go to your room, like, like a sort of ara ara thing, and also
Right.
like, I will fucking murder if you don't go to your room,
Ah,
like simultaneously. It's a weird like Infernal saying.
it's. I see. It is
What is
weird.
that?
I just
Good.
go. Okay. Next question. 10 gold, and then I just.
That's fine. I'll
then-
hand him 3 gold.
God damn. Business been pleasurable.
Let me just add 3 gold.
Yeah, wait, is these like stairs leading to like water?
This is a hot spring.
Okay, so He's
And
just
there is a
gonna
pool.
like.
There is a communal pool down here, which is not a hot spring, but there you guys can just fucking have a pool party back here, because why not? You know, The Sims. Why not?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna
Ventus is gonna
fucking
like take
drown.
off his shoes and start writing on his
I'll
spell
make
book,
someone drown.
on his notebook, just like everything like he learned
You
about
just take your
while
fucking.
he was here.
None
No,
of you
his
see
spell book.
this, but you see that Fang just comes over and sits beside Okiro, just silently.
I'm just gonna
I
open
don't
up
I?
the letter and I'm gonna read it.
All right.
Same.
Wait, do I see it?
From where you
Still
are,
have no access
just
to my
about yes.
character.
Shoot
Tent
me with
flap.
my hand crossbow.
They're
Tent
not.
flap.
You see, they're not speaking. They're just sitting there in silence.
Tent flap closed, bitch. Stop peeking. Fucking weirdo.
Hawk's crossbow. Stop peeking, motherfucker. I
Before-
got assassinate.
before
Don't make me.
Before we read the message, like the letter, I'm gonna shoot Raya a message.
Sure. Wait, are you in range
Just
for
be
that?
like, I think I am. I just checked. Unless you moved out of the way. No, I'm not. Wait,
Move back to the room just so we can all read the letter.
it's not working. No one's getting anything.
No, you're fine.
Just go
Got a
back to the
signal.
boat.
Got a
Road.
signal.
Derobe, swim across the communal pool in front of everybody. Fucking stop at Raya's room. He's like, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, sure.
All I want to say is, you can keep the sheets. These ones are kind of a cute color.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Before there's a scene here. Never mind. Get out of this room. Get out.
Ah,
Oh.
Because there's someone in here.
Oh.
You.
okay.
You're walking down here. You open the flap door and you see. If the guy before had ogre blood in him, this guy seems to be an ogre. And you see this big
Oh no, he's
rippled
hung.
guy with a wolf head over his, and he's sitting in this tiny chair, and he's reading the letter on the thing. And he's got this big, he's got this big club around him that's got like round spikes in it.
Nalia looks at this guy, and after a brief moment of staring, she feels her heart beat, which isn't something that usually happens. She like jumps, makes like a little gasp, and like covers her mouth as she just stares at this dude.
Okay. He very daintily he folds up the he folds the letter up with like his massive hands with like just his forefingers, so he's just like and then he puts it back into the casing and just sort of closes it, and then he stands up.
Oh my, that's a big dude.
Oh yeah, this dude's like 10 feet tall.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And he turns. Are you in the doorway or have you hidden?
No, I'm just stood in the doorway.
Oh,
My little
okay.
5'6" self.
He looks at you and he starts speaking in common Shijie, or he's like he says something, and he tilts his head as non-recognition goes through your head, and then he snaps his fingers and begins speaking in Infernal.
Oh,
Who's this then?
Nalia instantly like bows, like full, perpendicular to the floor.
Funk.
Stands back up.
He
Now-
bends his head to like get his fucking bulk through the door. And he says, "Do you mind?"
Sorry. Is this your room?
Nah, I'm just a guest here. I'm about to leave.
Ah.
What's your name, little one?
Nalia.
Nalia, huh? I'll remember that.
What's yours?
Shin.
That's a nice name. Who gave you that?
Papa.
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 Oh, well,
Well, yeah, people are kind of shocked by my appearance when they first see me.
I'm not too surprised. Well, it was good to meet you.
Where do you come from, little one?
Azad.
All the way over there, huh?
She nods like really quickly.
You're pretty.
Thanks.
Now, if you don't mind, I'll just be getting on my way.
Of course.
Stunk. Thunk. His head is like brushing against the leaves of this tree. And he looks down here. Roll me an insight check on this guy, please. Okay, this dude does not hide things easily. Yeah, he doesn't hide things easily. That's a good word. That's a good sentence. This guy, he looks as if someone who was not supposed to be here. And he rolls his shoulder, he looks down at you, and he squats down to your eye level. And he says, I'm sure we're gonna meet again, little one. Little Nalia. And he...
Oops, not out of the water. Hold the sheets up.
I-
You got it, Ryan. You got it. You got it.
And
Yeah,
he stomps
I
out.
hope so.
Mhm.
Even
He
after he's
stops
like,
here. He stops here. He looks at this cushion, and then he picks it up, and he takes it with him.
Oh my god.
even after he's gone, she like instinctively turns in his direction and like bows really far down again, even though he is so far gone.
Okay.
Stands back up and like composes herself, looks around to see no one witnessed that, and then just like quickly runs into the room.
Wait, which room? Hey, which room? Hey, you hear you hear kind of knocking on the wood next to your room. Aaron.
Yes.
Oh, wrong room. Maybe I should have knocked on more of the doors. Ollie, I can't see over the cushions.
Oh, thanks. I'll
Which
take
room?
those.
Okay, you
Yeah.
sure they're kind of heavy?
Okay, you can carry them in.
She's gonna drop the cushions on the ground and then just grab yours and start to walk back. Very just like, not mechanically, but like as quickly as she can.
Mhm.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Waddle,
It's
waddle,
like
waddle, 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 waddle.
she does not look dignified while doing it.
Hold on, I have the perfect sound for this.
Okay. What do you have the perfect sound for what?
You're gonna have to change the bed sheets in the map, Slam. Unfortunately.
Haha, no I won't.
Come on,
I was
Slam.
gonna say, that's a lot of effort.
I'm playing The Sims here, not you.
Damn. I got fucked. Oh, wrecked.
Damn.
I think
What's
the
in the
camera
letter,
didn't
Slam?
catch that whole interaction, so that's
What's in
the letter,
Slam?
We need to turn on pings, baby, so we can
Yeah.
start pinging and dragging.
yeah, that's probably a good
Um,
idea. All right, well, if you guys are okay with that, I think we can end our first session there.
Ooh, I had a question. What's in the
Sure.
letter?
What's in the letter?
You will find out. You will
A
find out
fucking
in the campfire
skeleton.
session.
Yeah!
The text part.
Yay! Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for coming here, guys.
It's been a blast!
Thank you.
We're gonna get into so much fucking trouble.
Oh my god, my
I can
fucking
feel
throat
it.
after doing that voice.
We're so doomed. We're gonna get
Yeah,
into
my
so much
nose is
fucking
fucked up
trouble.
after that voice.
How?
We are fucked.
How can your nose be fucking?
Because I was using my nose for it.